Good morning student. This lecture number 2 for unit number 1. In first lecture we have seen asexual reproduction and vegetative reproduction. Now in second lecture we will see sexual reproduction in plant. Today we will start next point of sexual reproduction. It involves the fusion of two compatible gamete or sex cell. All organisms reach to the maturity in their life before they can reproduce sexually. The flower is specialized reproductive structure of a plant in which sexual reproduction takes place. The function of flower is to produce haploid gamete and fertilization. Flower consists of four different sides: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Sexual reproduction involves two fundamental processes, meiosis and fusion of gamete to form diploid zygote. Sexual reproduction is characterized by fusion of male and female gamete. There is formation of zygote and embryogenesis. Sexual reproduction are grouped into three stages: pre-fertilization, fertilization and post-fertilization. The gametophyte is the multicellular structure that is haploid. The gametophyte produces male or female gamete by process of cell division called mitosis. The male reproductive whole of flower is called the androecium. Individual member of androecium is called the stamen. In this flower, this is the anther, this is filament, we are called that the stamen. In that next is this is stigma, this is style and this is ovary, we are called that the carpel. This is the sepal and this is the recapitacle and this is petal. These are the flower of structure of. Next point is structure of anther. Anther is generally diathysious and tetrasporangiate. Diathysious means stamen or male reproductive organ of a flower is made up of two parts like filament and knob. Each monoecious anther contains two pollen sacs. In diathysious anther, four pollen sacs are present. The anther lobe are fused together by the connective tissue. A differentiated anther has several highly specialized cells. Now we will see the TS anther. Anther is a four-side structure consisting of four microsporangia located at each lobe. Each microsporangium consists of unilayer of epidermal cell. Below epidermis a layer of radially elongated cell called endothecium. Below the middle layer is present tapetum, which is the innermost layer of microsporangium. Tapetum is the innermost nutritive layer of anther wall. It immediately encloses the sporangious tissue. This is the TS anther. Inner layer is epidermis, outer layer is endothecium. This is the middle layer. This is the tapetum, this sporangious tissue, and this is the connective. Epidermis means their surface epithelium of the skin. It is a single layer and protective in function. The cell undergo repeated anticlinical division. Endothecium. It is generally a single layer of radially elongated cell found below the epidermis. The cells are hygroscopic. Middle layer. 2 or 3 layer of cell next to endothelium connective middle constitute middle layer. Tapetum. It is the innermost layer of anther wall and attain its maximum development at the tetrad stage of microsporangiasis. Connective. It is the column of sterile tissue surrounded by anther lobe. Next point is microsporangiasis. The formation of microspore inside microsporangia or pollen sac of seed plant. Microsporangium called pollen mother cell undergoes meiosis and gives rise to 4 haploid microspore. Each microspore that develops into pollen grain. Now we will see the structure of microspore. Pollen grain is a non-motile haploid unicellular body with a single nucleus. It is surrounded by 2 layers called the sporoderm. The outer layer exine is a thick and made up of complex non-biodegradable substance called sporopollenin. It may be smooth. At some place exine is very thin, showing thin areas known as a germ pore. The inner wall layer intine consists of cellulose and pectin. These also degrade rapidly during fossilization. At some place exine is very thin, showing thin areas known as a germ pore. This is the structure of microspore. This inner layer is exine, outer layer is intine. These are germ pore. These are generative cell. In that generative cell there is the Now we will see the development of male gametophyte. The gametophyte is a stage in the life cycle that is found in a plant and certain species of algae. The first gametophytic structure is the modification of microspore mother cell into pollen grain. The pollen grain grows into the male gametophyte. The pollen grain consists of 2 cells, a vegetative cell and generative cell. The small cell that is formed is called as a generative cell and large cell is called a vegetative cell. A vegetative cell is rich in food and having irregular shaped nucleus. The generative cell floats in the cytoplasm of vegetative cell. In second mitotic division is concerned with generative cell only and gives rise to 2 non-motile male gamete. The mitotic division of generative cell take place either in pollen grain or in the pollen tube. Male gametophyte development in angiosperm. This is the pollen grain. In that pollen grain, this small is generative cell and this large cell is vegetative cell, and this one is the germ pore. In that development of male gametophyte, there is the generative cell are divided into the 2 parts. These 2 parts is the male gamete, and this male gamete goes from. Next point is structure of anatropous ovule. Each ovule develops inside the ovary and is attached to the placenta by small stalk called the funicle. The place of attachment of funicles with the main body of ovule is called the hilum. Anatropous ovule, a completely inverted ovule turned back 180 degree. Ovule, small body that contain the female germ cell of plant. The hilum and micropyle side by side, very close to each other. In this ovule, micropyle is facing downward condition. In angiosperm, the most common types of ovule is anatropous. The ovule consists of central parenchymatous tissue, the nucleus, which is surrounded usually by two protective covering called integument, outer integument and inner integument. Chalaza is the base of ovule directly opposite to the micropyle. This is the chalaza and this is the micropyle. These are the opposite direction. These are the inner and outer integument. This is the nucleus. This is embryo sac. In that embryo sac, this is the egg and synergid. These are micropyle. This is the funicle and this is hilum. This is antipodal cell. This ovule is the 180 degree. Now we will see that the megasporangiasis, the process of formation of megaspore from the nearest port mother cell is called the megasporangiasis. Ovules generally differentiated a single megaspore mother cell. It means that MMC. MMC means megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell become distinguished in the nucleus more or less. MMC undergo meiotic division and produce 4 megaspore. Now we will see the development of female gametophyte. Megaspore mother cell undergo meiosis to form linear thread of haploid cell, that is the megaspore. Upper 3 megaspore abort and the lowest one towards center the nucleus. It is the first cell of female gametophyte. Generally 1 megaspore towards center of functional megaspore. One nucleus from each pole migrate toward the center called the nuclei. 3 nuclei toward micropylar end constitute egg apparatus. Antipodal cell are group of 3 cells present at chalaza end. 8 nucleated structure is called the embryo sac. A female gametophyte is colorless. This is the embryo sac mother cell. This is diploid. There is the 4 haploid cell. Upper 3 cell is the abort and lowest one is the nucleus, nearest the nucleus. This is the megaspore of embryo sac haploid. This growth nourished by nucleus. This end nearest micropyle. These are converted into the female gametophyte or embryo. In that there is the mitosis. And these are the 8 nucleated structure is called the embryo sac. This is the 3 antipodal cell. These are 2 synergids and these are 2 polar nuclei. And this is the mature embryo sac, female gametophyte. There is the 6 are haploid, 1 is the diploid. These 3 and 3, these are the haploid and